everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we're playing Nissa Omniscience. So Omniscience, 10 converted mana cost, 7 and 3 blue enchantment. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. I don't know what's on my neck. That was really weird. Anyway, but the best way to get up to 10 CMC is to be playing Nissa, which whenever you tap a forest for mana, you add an additional green mana. So the biggest issue here with Nissa, though, is that we do have to pay for the 3 blue, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but we do have a lot of fun things in this. And so what's the reason that we're actually playing Omniscience? We need to be able to actually have some big things to play here. And that is probably one of the hardest things with Omniscience, is making sure that we are getting enough value. So I wanted to make sure that we had enough card draw in the deck with Chemist's Insight, Kiora to be able to draw cards with our big boys, Tatyova to be able to get some card draw along the way as well. And then we do have a Finale of Revelation. The biggest issue with the finales or X spells like Hydroid Krasis with Omniscience is that it doesn't necessarily, it's not going to pay it for X or for a million for free. It pays it based off of 0, I think, or maybe it pays it for 1. I can't remember what the rules are for Omniscience, but so we still have to pay for all the X spells ourselves, which we're fine with because we have a ton of mana. But what we want to do with this deck is basically ramp up and try to get Nissa out as quick as possible. We can do it really quickly, like turn 3 is very possible to get out a Nissa. And then once we have a Nissa down on the battlefield, then we will use its ability to play Omniscience as quickly as turn 4. With this deck, especially if we have Kiora or other things to be able to untap other lands. Nissa gets to untap lands as well as makes the lands even more efficient. The biggest issue will be with getting our blue mana, making sure we actually have the 3 blue sources. So typically around turn 5 or 6 is when we're hoping to cast Omniscience. And then we want to just get enough value on the board that we can, and enough value into our hands that we should be able to take over the game from there on out. The one issue I am seeing with this deck right now is that we don't have enough big threats. It is something that people can kind of take care of, but we do have big enough things and fun enough things to be playing that hopefully it'll work for us. I do have 3 Evolving Wilds in this deck. I thought that it would work really well with Tatyova to make sure that we're drawing cards that we need, gaining some life, and also that they can go digging for our islands when we need them for the Omniscience, but then also making sure that we get forests out for Nissa. And so I thought it was a good synergy here to bring out the Evolving Wilds. I have 3 of. I'm not sure if that's the right amount. So this deck I actually haven't tested out yet, guys, just so you know. So if you guys want to take this afterwards, this idea, and throw it into your, put it down in the comments below what things you guys would change with this, because I love to hear you guys' ideas. I have Narsa in here to try digging for Omniscience and Nissa. I have Vivian to make sure that we can play things instant speed once we have Omniscience down. Kiora for all the things I said before. And let's go ahead and get into gameplay, see how it goes, and wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to FusionGamingOnline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, up against Wireblade. Bring it on, Wireblade. All right, so I did play 2 games already, and both games I ran into 2 lands and didn't find another one for like 6 turns, and that was with a couple draws as well. This time we have land, so we are going to keep this hand for sure. We have Growth Spiral to get down to land on the next turn. Yep, so get some ramp with land I think is better than Paradise Druid here. Growth Spiral. Well, we will also Growth Spiral. Take that, my friend. Get down that Breeding Pool. Tapped. All right, perfect. So we have 4 mana on the next turn. Is Chemist's Insight worthwhile? I think we want to make sure we get up to 5 mana here. Yeah. Especially with the Tatyova. So pass the turn. This way we can just have a lot of value on the board from here on out. And opponent swinging in. Down to 19. Totally fine. Are they holding up an Elvish Mystic is the question. And my guess would be, yep. Let's go for Tatyova, though. Pretty sure this is a Frield Mystic. I always call it Elvish Mystic for some reason. I suppose I should have just held off there. So no attacks. We had the Chemist's Insight to still play something of value. All right, opponent swings in, down to 18. Interland Harbor. Let's go main phase Chemist's Insight. I'd rather get down a few more things if possible. Paradise Druid. Should have led with the Llanowar Elves, I think. And Llanowar Elves. All of the mana. So now I think we're pretty close to just having Omniscience anyway. We are at 9 mana. Growth Spiral. Chemist's Insight is a little bit awkward with Omniscience because it's... whenever it comes over to the graveyard, we're not casting it from hand, so it's not for free, but we do also have mana as well. Like if we untap with an Omniscience, we're still doing lots of fun things with it. All right, Skydiver. All right, not bad.
Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Vigilance and Reach. All right, well, there's a Nissa. And yeah, play Nissa. Trying to tap everything that's not a forest here. Or Nissa. Play Bioessence Hydra. And we don't have quite enough mana to play Chemist's Insight still, but we do have a 9/9, pretty big boy, which will be a 10/10 now. Let's just make an island a blocker here.
The land shall conquer you.
And no attacks. Proliferate is available for them next turn. Yeah, no attacks. They can hit us for 3 at Nissa with the Proliferate. Okay, Growth Spiral. If they have land, they still have it. Land, pays for it, gets a Proliferate. Hits Nissa for quite a bit.
All things begin and end in nature.
Swings at Nissa, swings at Nissa. We can also just go face here. Pretty easily. All right, let's Chemist's Insight. Kiora is really fun. Okay, so Kiora. Get a few more counters onto our Bioessence Hydra. You know, just a couple. It can kill them by itself now. No big deal. Let's play a Llanowar Elves. We're just playing... I should have held on to that for Chemist's Insight. Tick up. Get another island out here as... we got, yes, Bioessence Hydra gets bigger. And now I think we just swing all in at face. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what we do. I definitely should have held up the Llanowar Elves for card draw. I'm not sure if they have anything here, but we are definitely going to swing all in. All right, Zagana. I mean, they have to block everything on Bioessence Hydra. I don't see how they come back from that. I think they're just showing us their hand. Blocks there. All right. You still have to block. Nope, you're just still dead. All right. Good game, opponent. Oh man, Bioessence Hydra is just so good. Love it. All right, up against this guy, Zwet, whatever. I know that's a different language. I cannot speak it. And we're gonna keep this. We have Nissa, we have turn 1 ramp, and hopefully find a good 3-drop. Kiora would be good, help us get to Nissa. That'd probably be the best play. So Llanowar, pass the turn. We have lots of forests here as well. Rolesk is really fun. Vivian's not bad. Let's go ahead and play, I guess, just forest. Let's go island. We do need to hit our blue man. I didn't want to pay for the 2 life for it, though. All right, dig for something. Bioessence Hydra is not bad. Not too shabby at all. Oh, man. That is so much power. All right, we're still looking for Kiora. Kiora would be awesome here. That's not bad either. Okay, Gates. Gates are annoying. They won't be able to kill us. I guess Gates of Blaze does hit us still. So Breeding Pool tapped.
Wait, you think
swing in, down to 19. And I mean, gates can be definitely annoying here. The nice thing about Bioessence Hydra is that it gets so big that it's going to be very difficult for them to deal with it. All right, so let's play a forest. And let's play Nissa. Do they have a counter here? Dovin's Veto. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Let's tick down.
Strike now.
Oh. We can only play creature cards that we get here. And so let's, I guess, grab a land. We want to keep all the Nissas in our deck. If it gets exiled, it is exiled. All right, swing in. Unfortunately, those are at the bottom now. Do we want to keep this up? I guess we swing in still. Down to 17, pass the turn. I'm thinking this might be Gates, like Planeswalkers deck maybe. Could just be a straight Gates deck. We'll see. All right, Ops. Bioessence Hydra is only a 5/5 here because we've ticked down Nissa twice. So not super great. We might just go with Rollisk here. Okay, tick up here. Swing in for 5. Now that this has Vigilance, that is the other nice thing with Vivian and Paradise Druid is that giving it Vigilance definitely helps it out. Rollisk now helps it out as well. Bioessence Hydra will get some value, more value now that Vivian is ticked up a little bit more. And if they do ever proliferate, hopefully, if ever they kill Rollisk, we can proliferate and hopefully grow our Hydra if we get enough Planeswalkers here. All right, pays for it. So is this an Absorb that they're holding up? Gatebreaker Ram. Okay, it's a 6/6. That's a big boy. All right, there's an Evolving Wilds. Not very useful at the moment. Tick up on Paradise Druid. Get a counter on Hydra. Evolving Wilds. Swing in with Rollisk. We weren't actually going to swing with Paradise Druid. I just wanted to give it Vigilance, I guess. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Go grab. How many blue sources do we have? We have 3. All right, so now we just grab Forests. I'm just grabbing it now. Pass the turn. I really don't know what they do here. They kind of have to have a Gates Ablaze to stay alive. There's an Opt. And even with the Gates Ablaze, we grow our Bioessence Hydra to be a very big boy. All right, so they do have a Gates Ablaze. It is a very big issue. Oh, they didn't have... Oh, that's a breeding pool. No blocks.
Not again.
They're going to have to trade off this Gatebreaker Ram now, and this way we don't kill our Bioessence Hydra. We have drawn a lot of lands. We would like to find something that's not a land one of these days. That'd just be great. All right, so what do they play here? Another gate. They don't have anything else yet. They don't have their guild Cleansing Nova. All right, they just happen to have everything. Cool. Chemist's Insight. We will do this main phase. I guess we hold on to that for Tatyova for the next turn. We're not planning on Chemist's Insight any of these cards. So yeah, let's just pass the turn. I don't want to discard either of those. Any threat right now is a good threat. Hydrate Crisis gains a lot of life, draw some cards. I guess not a lot of life, but gains life. Draws a card. All right. We don't get to play Hamster's Insight still, do we? We need to find some more good draws now. Tatyova, play land, find Llanowar Elves. We're going to play the Llanowar Elves. And we have Chemist's Insight and Bioessence Hydra for the next turn. And draw a card with Tatyova. Possibly. Gates of Blaze again would be annoying. But I'd rather that they get rid of more board wipes now. Okay, there's a Guild Summit. Okay, drawing 4, or they're going to dig for a Guild Summit here. Or, sorry, not Guild Summit, Gates of Blaze. Digs for Gates of Blaze. Do they find it? So now we are pretty sure they don't have it in hand. Or they tap to make it better. I don't know. We'll see. This is a fun game so far. I'm really enjoying this one. I really like playing against the Gates deck because it's the same type of way that I like to play. They're doing some really big, cool things with some downsides to the deck, and they're hoping that they do good enough things to win. You know. All right, swing in. So this means they have the Gates of Blaze. I'm not sure if it's because they found it there. Pretty awesome though. Play land. I guess it's Chemist's Insight first. Get rid of Omniscience? How close are we to playing Omniscience? Oh man, we're at 9 with it. We need to have cards in hand for it to be worthwhile. So get rid of Omniscience. There's a Nissa. Oh man. Nissa gives us victory, actually. So Nissa, there we go. All right, perfect. Nissa.
We will not fail.
Untap the island. Oh, please don't make this the one that I just brought out. Okay, good. Does this say it gives it haste as well? And haste. Okay, perfect. I realized I had played an island, so that could have been bad, but awesome. Very, very good. All right, up against Dove MC. Bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, my friend. All right, let's... Hard draw on turn 3. I'm going to keep this. We have Llanowar turn 1. We have a lot of good things to draw into. Possibly. And if we don't get them for the next turn, then we have Chemist's Insight on the turn after that. So, I mean, we have decent options. All right, well, swing for 1. Down to 19, pass the turn. We just want to do the fun things. Like, we haven't actually gotten the Omniscience out and happening yet. So I guess we go digging for a way to make that happen here. Let's go ahead and Chemist's Insight. They might have a Spell Pierce. All right, no Spell Pierce. Pass the turn. Okay, down to 19. Chart a course. So I think another version of this deck that you could build is the more control-y version. I don't think I would ever do that because I don't play control, my friends. All right, so we actually have Omniscience next turn, don't we? I think we do. All right, we're going to tick up and not target any of them. I don't want to lose any lands right now. Next turn, we get to play this island. We can untap Breeding Pool and tap it for blue twice, which we add green mana each time. So we'd have 5 mana, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we're going to have plenty of mana as long as Nissa survives. That is the only thing. And we have to hope that they don't have like an Ionize here or Sinister Sabotage. Okay, Adeliz. Adeliz is annoying. They can do a lot of damage to Nissa. And they didn't have another spell there. That's good. All right, so play Island. Oh, wait. So play blue. Add a green. Tick up Breeding Pool. Play Omniscience. Oh my goodness. And a Spell Pierce doesn't stop it because we have mana. All right. And then Tatyova. With 0. Okay, I have not actually played Omniscience really, so let's go Chemist's Insight. Digging for more stuff. There we go. Oh, we can't play that. We've already played something. Let's play Rolesk. Now we have a blocker for Adeliz. Let's put it onto, I guess, Tatyova to keep it alive. We could have swung in for more. Play Paradise Druid. Play Llanowar Elves. And we can't play these ones for now. Swing in for 1. Okay. We did empty our hand quite a bit. We do have Chemist's Insights that we can play for the next turn. We have... oh, man. So we made it happen. Chart of course. Can we win now? That is the biggest issue with this deck, is that it's hard to actually win with this deck. We have a blocker for whatever big thing they have in the air here with Rolesk. And we have a big board. Like, we do have a lot of just decent big bodies. And opponent just scoops it up. Cannot beat the Nissa Omniscience on... Was that turn 5? Turn 5 Omniscience? My goodness, that's so fun. All right, up against Pableke. Bring it on. And, dude, this deck is so fun. Yeah. Keeping it. We don't have a guarantee ability to get up to Nissa, but we have Vivian on turn 2 and go digging for a Bioessence Hydra maybe. Hopefully find our land so that we can play everything. Paradise Druid wouldn't be a bad thing to hit with Nissa, or sorry, Vivs as well. And dude, I really like the art with all of these. I need to be playing more of those. I always forget to change it because you have to... Like, I only do it on the decks that I typically play a lot of, or if I remember it right before the video starts. But let's see if opponent's actually going to play anything here. Oh, wait. It's time. How about that? All right. Play Llanowar. Fast turn. Need to find our lands. That has been the biggest issue with this so far, is just I've been stuck on 2 lands so many times with this deck. I played 2 games before I started recording what's here. Growth Spiral, man, if I hit all lands with Vivian, I'm going to be so angry. I still think it's the better thing to play here over Growth Spiral.
So much already. I won't.
All right, well, there's a land. Take Bioessence Hydra. And that was what we were hoping for. Only 1 land out of those top 3. So we've hit 3 lands out of, what is that, 11 cards? Still a good chance of having lands. There we go. All right, so what else can we play here? We can play Chemist's Insight. All right, pay 2 life, tick up Llanowar, swing in. We're going to go digging for land so we can play Nissa. So past the turn, Growth Spiral would be good, but we're going to try to for Chemist's Insight. Oath of Kaya. Okay, gonna hit our Vivian. It doesn't really matter. We're going to Chemist's Insight now just because I want to know what's there. Okay. Ooh, oh man, no lands. What is up with this? Come on, Growth Spiral. Give me something. What? All right, Paradise Druid. Pass the turn. Man, no lands. How many cards have we gone through? I mean, we did put 1 to the bottom with Vivian, but that was only 1. We have gone through so many cards. And no lands. All right, Seraph of the Scales. Flyer's one of the more annoying things against us right now. All right, so I guess it's just Nissa. Try to go for Omniscience again, right? Do we have enough mana on the next turn? I think it's close. All right, so Nissa.
I will protect the this world.
Tick up. We can maybe bait them out with this Hinterland Harbor. Swing in and see if they're gonna take that over Surf of the Scales. I think we just submit 0. Just in case they have some sort of board wipe or whatever. So no attacks, pass the turn. And we just try to keep Nissa alive. Hopefully they don't have another Oath of Kaya. A lot of things do kill Nissa, but otherwise we have 6, 8 mana, 10, 11. So we have enough for Omniscience. And then we just go crazy with Bioessence Hydras and oh dude, there's some cool things we can do here. Kaya doesn't do enough here. Oh, we're gonna Omniscience again. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so good. That's totally fine. All right, takes our Chemist's Insight, which again we're fine with. Gives Vigilance, swings at Nissa. We're gonna get out a massive Bioessence Hydra with Kiora. Ooh, oh, it's gonna be fun. And we get to draw a card. Hopefully it lands, so then we can play Tatyova into another land, draw more cards, and just keep going. That's the dream. All right, Nissa down to 2. Yes. All right, so blue mana, tick up, breeding pool. And Omniscience. Dude. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right, and let's go Tatyova. We need a Kiora before we go Bioessence Hydra, so Kiora. Bioessence Hydra. Dude, this is so fun. It's a 14/14. We get to draw a card. It's a 14/14. All right. Ooh, Finale Revelation. All right, that's a great card for next turn. Growth Spiral. Card draw is the most important thing here so that we can just try to keep going. All right, we didn't end up finding it. Play Llanowar Elves, I guess. And unfortunately, we are going to be losing our Nissa. So this Finale Revelation is worse, but we still have a lot of ramp out in the battlefield. That's part of the reason I wanted to play this Llanowar Elves. And I guess we just passed the turn. Hopefully they don't have a Kaya's Wrath. This is like an all-out Kaya deck. Oath of Kaya, Kaya. There's a good chance they have that. The nice thing is that this, her neg ability says that it's a non-land permanent, so they can't actually get the breeding pool here, which is nice. But dude, oh, it's so good. Oh, yeah, Nissa dies. Nissa dies. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play Revelation X5. Still. We're hoping for land. Land would be good.
Fight on without me.
We need to make sure that we don't click the side that would kill us. All right, we have a Bioessence Hydra still. They could be holding up a Seal Away or something like that. Prism or something. Yeah. But we still have a 14/14 that they do have to deal with. And we get to swing in for quite a bit with only this Hero of Precinct 1 out for the moment. Mortify would be annoying. So it looks like they're trying to use their Kaya's ability. It does say non-land. I think they were trying to target Breeding Pool. All right, so just gets rid of some stuff from our graveyard. And man, we never have to spend mana. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a Evolving Wilds. So play Evolving Wilds. We're playing this first so that we can get more value. We can untap the one that we go digging for, and it gets more lands out of our graveyard, or sorry, more lands out of our deck. We no longer need the extra blue mana, so let's just go for Forest in case we run into another Nissa. Incubation Druid could also be good in this deck because it works so well with Kiora. If you ever get the counters onto it, you get 6 mana just from that. We found a lot of lands, which is good. Untap the land here. And now we get to play this X. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So X6, this one. Finale of Revelation, X6. We get to draw 6 cards that we can then play. And yeah, that's when opponent scoops it up. Awesome. I really wish that there was an ability to go in and actually draw and see what I would have drawn there. That is the one thing that MTG Online does better than MTG Arena, is that you still get to see the board state afterwards and say, okay, what do I want to see here? All right, so there you guys have it with Nissa Omniscience. And dude, this deck is so fun. So I did have some losses. I won 4 out of 7, so 4 and 3. And the deck is solid. I think it actually is a decent deck right here. I do think there's some other ways you can play it. Like you could probably play just more Flash style, where you have like bunch of Frilled Mystics, you have Sinister Sabotages, some ways to ramp up to Nissa, and then you kind of just hold up mana the whole time once you have Omniscience and a Vivian out, so then you can just be playing stuff instant speed pretty much all the time. So I think there's some other ways to do it, but this one was very fun. I don't like to play as much control as I like to just try to do big, fun, cool things. And so it was really fun for me. The games that I didn't show because they were too boring. Not like I do usually try to show off my losses as well, but they were like, I only had 2 lands for literally 6 or 7 turns, and that's why I lost. And so I didn't feel like showing that. I don't feel like you guys really care to see that kind of stuff. If you do, put it down in the comments below if you really want to see those games as well. And I might start doing something else where, like, on Patreon for a while, I was putting up all of the games I don't end up showing that I edit out or something like that onto my Patreon. I might start doing that as like a join or a subscription based, membership based thing here on YouTube. So let me know if you guys are interested in that as well. But otherwise, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.